YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka Medusa. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and hit the doggone subscribe button, hit the notification bell every time I post up new content. Hey, sorry for the phone call, right? But people, checking in on me because it's Christmas Eve, and which is a holiday that y'all, or most of y'all, actually really celebrate. I don't do the whole motherfucking Santa Claus and all that kind of shit. I never believed in Santa Claus because for one, we didn't have no goddamn chimney in the house, and my mama wasn't gonna leave the front door or the back door open for some motherfucker to actually really come in to talk about putting Christmas presents under the tree. Hell, if anything, if somebody actually really come in your house unannounced, they ain't finna put nothing in there. If anything, they gonna be taking some shit out. But in either case, tonight's topic: who has it easier, men or women? And then you actually really get, and then just gonna say, well, men have it easier or women have it easier, and then no actually really give a goddamn explanation why. You gotta give an explanation why, people, right? For those of y'all that actually really gonna tune in. But in other case, here's the deal. You can actually really look at this. Some people, like what I said, some people may say, hey, look, men have it easier. Some people may say women have it easier. But then when you actually really say that, on what level are you actually really talking about? I mean, because you actually really stop and think about it. Genetically, you for the most part, you have to say that the man have it easier because for one, this whatever labor is out there, right? You the man, your body is actually really designed to actually really to handle that pressure. While on the other hand, all what the woman is supposed to do, and I know what a lot of y'all motherfuckers actually really gonna think is like, okay, well, you doing that whole male chauvinist bullshit right now. But if you actually really stop, hey, what's good? Hopefully no interruptions this time around. But if you actually really, I know a lot of people probably gonna sit up here and say, well, hey, you looking at it from old bullshit male's chauvinist point of view. But then again, I just look at it like this. I mean, if you actually really knew what the fuck that word actually really stood for, 9 times out of 10, you probably wouldn't let it fly out your mouth, right? But in another case, right, we all know that how it once was, and depending on where you at in society, whether it's here in the United States or across the water, it could be just for the simple fact, hey, look, I work, you keep your ass home, tend to the house, tend to the kids. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna get it, right? But then again, I actually really think that had it not actually really been for this one interview that I saw a while back, as a matter of fact, I actually really got it saved. Excuse me, I actually really got it saved on my like videos. It's Aaron Russo did an interview a while back. I think he's dead now, but he did an interview a while back, and he was actually really talking about this whole feminism, that's going on, and like who actually really started it, the whole women's lib movement, which is, you guessed it, the motherfucking Rockefeller family, right? They the one actually really started this whole, if you can do it, I can do better. I can do anything better than you type of bullshit, right? And if you actually really stop and think about it, right? And the only reason why they actually really put that in a woman's head is because, hey, the government the government, the elite 120. Somebody said, hey, look, we got a whole group of people out there that we can actually really make money on, right? Meaning that we can tax their ass just as good, if not worse, than what the fuck we doing to man folk. So they put that bullshit in the woman's ear, and as a result, you got both men and women working today, and guess who's there tending to the kids? No damn body. And y'all wonder why motherfucking shit is all fucked up like it is today. Because you can't trust the goddamn babysitter, right? Because they either trying to sexually abuse your child or just flat out abuse your child, right? And that goes for motherfucking family members as well, right? But in another case, the question at hand is this: who has it better, men or women? Me personally, I would tell you that shit is about 50-50. But then again, that's only looking at it from one aspect. You looking from another aspect, that shit is probably more like 65-45, maybe 75-25 in the woman's favor. But then again, if you actually really got to stop and think about it for a minute, right? For it to actually really to be that goddamn high, right? Let's just actually really look at the two people that's in question. Here it is, you gotta, well, I ain't gonna actually really say that the guy has to be old or anything, right? It just could be just for the simple fact that, hey, look, you pretty much up the corporate ladder and the company that you're working for, and then here comes a brand new person, female, right? Got a nice rap, right? Nice bottom half, the face and the hair looking somewhat good. And it's just for the simple fact that you get most women, right? Yeah, they actually really may go on intellect and say, hey, look, I don't want to get the job, or I don't actually really want to get promoted because I'm going to be somebody's eye candy. And then for the most part, that I might have to actually really drop my drawers to actually really work my way up the corporate ladder. You actually really got some women out there that actually really well, hey, look, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work for mine. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the other. Motherfuck, trying to fuck. I'm actually really go out there and get it, right? So again, you actually really got to look at it. And so now when you look at it from that aspect, then you can actually really say, hey, look, 50-50, right? But wait. And I know a lot of you motherfuckers actually really going to say this. Women today still is women out there that don't get the actual really fair shake of actually really being the president, the vice president, or the CEO. And if they actually really get a chance to be the president, vice president, or the CEO, then there's always the pay issues, right? They talk about, well, we don't get equal pay. But then if you actually really stop and think about it for a minute, why in the fuck should you get equal pay? Because nobody is actually really created. Nobody is created equally. On the contrary, what you may hear in the Declaration of Independence, whatever piece of paper that they got down there in Washington, D.C., where it says, we the people, right? And I'm thinking, y'all know what they say, well, hey, all men are created equal. That's about the biggest crock of shit ever, right? Because if everybody was motherfucking created equally, everybody will be the motherfucking same height and size. That's what it means as really being created equally, right? You bigger than me, you taller than me. So guess what? For the most part, your brain is probably gonna be a little bit bigger than mine. But does that actually really make you smarter than me? No, the fuck it don't. Right? So all of this shit about equal pay, you know, hey, look, motherfucker, equal pay, because goddamn it, you're not equal. And it's just for the simple fact, you gotta look at it like this. All right. I'm a man, right? I'm president, CEO. I'm either president, vice president, or CEO of a company. And then here it is, you a woman, right? And then they say that, okay, put it like this, let's do this. I'm the president of a motherfucking big organization. Let's just say for shits and giggles, right? Let's just say for shits and giggles that I'm the, says my last name is Harris. So let's just say that I'm the goddamn president of Harris International, right? I'm the president. Matter of fact, not only I'm the president, I'm the goddamn owner, right? But they just look at the president side of it. They just say I'm the president and say that I handle, you know, trade, international trade, you know, I work with motherfuckers everywhere, whether it's here in the States, whether it's with other countries. I was like, God damn it, look, I got it. I know what's happening. This is what the fuck you want. You come by my shit, okay? So then you get somebody else, right? That, let's just say for shits and giggles, right? That the company that they work for, right? Let's just say that it's Williams International, right? And then you, the woman, right? She the president. But let's just say that now we both presidents. But let's just look at it like this, right? My business is a lot bigger than yours, and I've been around a lot longer than yours, right? Where that the motherfucker that you work for, yeah, you president, right? But one, you really ain't been around all that long. And then what it is that you actually really do, right, is something like totally completely different than what the fuck my company is doing, right? So the equal pay, so of course, you're not gonna have equal pay, right? And then let's just say that both companies, let's just say that both companies, right, actually really did the exact same shit. They've been around the same amount of years. They do the exact same thing, right? You president, she president, still no equal pay. But guess what? Then you gotta look at, okay, well, how long this motherfucker here been president? And then how long your ass been president? So then there's a whole seniority thing that happens that you actually really gotta look at. And the only reason why I say it like that is because shit, the same shit happened to me while I was in the army, right? Or anybody else that's been in the army for a while, because hey, look, you can look at it like this, right? I'm an E6, I've been in 15 years. This just for shits and giggles, right? I'm an E6, been in 15 years, right? Here comes another E6, he been in 10 years. Who the fuck you think finna make the most, who the fuck you think finna get the most money out of that deal, right? Well, for the most part, let's just say, oh, well, you know what? That's too goddamn simple. So let's look at it like this. Let's say I'm that same E6, 15 years, right? But here comes an E7, right? That's been in 12 years. Who the fuck you think? Okay, so who's making more money? Right? See how that shit work? So, so again, the E6, let's know that the E6 is going to make more than the goddamn E7 just because the motherfucking E6 been in longer than the goddamn E7. Or let's just look at it like this. Let's say both of these motherfuckers are E7. But then again, y'all gotta look at it like this. How long you been E7 versus how long that motherfucker been E7? So that's how you have to look at it. So for the most part, about it actually really being equal goddamn pay, kill that shit quick, fast, and the motherfucking hurry. So again, who has it easier? Depending on the situation, again, I can either tell you motherfucking 50-50, or I can actually really tell you 75-25 or 85-15, right? But then again, that's depending on the situation. It's depending on the situation. Okay. And I'm actually really looking at that from like, I don't want to actually really say that I'm looking at it from a woman's point. Well, yeah, I can. I can look at it from a woman's point of view, right? Because you can actually really go in there, because here's the deal. You can actually really go in there with either good intentions, which for the most part can actually really be good intentions, right? Or you can actually really go in there with good intentions, but the good intentions, right, is only for you and you alone, which for the most part, it could be bad intentions for everybody else, because it's just like, okay, well, hey, look, you really actually really not going on your actual talent. Some sucking of the dick or the dropping of the draws is actually really gonna happen in order for this shit to actually really take place. And again, I know what a lot of you motherfuckers actually really gonna say. They're like, well, hey, you know what? That's fucked up. But hey, look, this is how the shit actually really operates. If you actually really stop and think about it for a minute, right? How do I know this? Well, shit. I've put like 21 years in the United States Army, so I've seen it too many goddamn times. You get these motherfuckers that's in the higher leadership position. Here come a female that looks somewhat nice in the face. She got the titties, she got the ass. And if that motherfucker bend over in your face real good too many times, you know what? Let's go ahead and send her to the promotion board. Right? Because you actually really trying to get a shot of ass. Right? And for the most part, who knows? You may actually really get a shot of ass. But just know that a lot that, you fuck around and that shit backfire on your ass. Then what? I.e., all of the shit that has happened over the course of years at Fort Hood, as well as any other Army installation, whether it's stateside or overseas. The shit is actually really going to happen. The shit is going to happen anywhere and everywhere. Whether it's within the armed forces, regardless of branch, or if you're actually really out there in the civilian sector, right? Just know it's going to happen, right? Don't nobody, I will put it like this. I'm not going to say that everybody do it. I'm not going to say that everybody do it, right? But the fact that it's there, right, is actually really going to be like, you know what? she fucking or he fucking. And that's why, and they both gonna fuck their way up to the top. All right. Now, I know what a lot of you, again, before y'all motherfuckers even fix your mouth to even say the goddamn thing, I know what the fuck you thinking. Right? Well, the powers has everybody don't do that. You just assuming. Right? And guess what? Motherfucker, I know. But then again, if you actually really been paying attention to what I've been saying for the past damn near 21 minutes, you know I've been actually saying that. But see, that's another thing. That's what this is what happens with a lot of people. Because I can sit up here and I can tell you, blah, 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 blah. And then I can give you blah, 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 blah. And then you actually really forget that I said it. And then here you come with that bullshit. And I'm like, hey, motherfucker, go back, rewind it. I said this already. so again, right? So you gotta ask yourself. You gotta ask yourself this important question, right? Who has it easier? Men or women? And again, this is on so many levels. Now, I will say this much. I'll be the first one to tell you, I think the only time that women really have the advantage over a man is when you motherfucker out in the club. When you're out in the club, right? Right? Because if you ever stop and think about it for a minute, right? You as the woman, you really ain't got to do a whole lot. Because you go to the club, guess what the fuck is going to happen? The motherfucker he's gonna want to buy you a drink. Then here comes the conversation, right? And then before too long, right? 2-3 drinks didn't happen. So now this motherfucker be like, oh, he think he gonna get a shot of ass. And all what it is like, hey, look, all what the fuck I want is goddamn conversation. Again, you put all that effort into it, and 9 times out of 10, the chances of you actually really getting a shot of ass 50-50, right? And I'm actually really broadening that shit out from the whole time that you're in the club and depending on how many females that you actually really try to talk to, right? Because the thing about it though is this. The thing about it though is this with a female is this, right? No matter what the fuck you do or don't do, if she wants your motherfucking ass, if she wants your ass bad enough, guess what? She coming to get you. Plain and simple. And no drinks ain't got to be involved. I mean, you know, but like I said, depending on the situation, ain't no drink I actually really got to be involved, right? But just know that, look, if she wants you, then guess what? You're going to get got. But then again, here's where you as the man need to be like, hey, what gives? Right? Not to say that that's always the case. She actually may be a well-respected young lady and just wants your company for a couple of hours. But then again, you gotta look at it like this. Really don't put nothing past really don't put nothing past nobody. Especially this day and time, because you gotta look at it like this. Depending on how you present yourself while you in the club, There's always gonna be somebody there that's actually really, yeah, they pegging your ass out. They done pegged your ass out from the time that you actually really come in there. And then depending on how you dress, they're gonna be like, ooh, okay, he got a little money. So they already done put the shit into play, right? This motherfucker got some money, right? And then you be like, okay, well, hey, look, let's get him drunk, blah, 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 whatever. I'm either gonna go back to his place or we'll go to my place, right? You motherfuckers follow, right? Then once his guard is down, y'all come in, bum rushing, take his money, right? And then if necessary, let's knock this motherfucker off, right? That's how you have it, that's how you have to look at it. Now, that's probably like the worst case scenario, right? But then again, it's all about, you can actually really put this in that whole who has it easier, the man or the woman scenario, right? But in that case, of course, it's going to go 50-50 because you got both men and women, or just all women that's actually really involved in the so-called heist, if you will. Now, I know a lot of y'all saying, yeah, politics, you show nothing, motherfucking park on. But here's the deal. And the only reason why I say that, because the shit damn near happened to me. On I want to say it was either, I just turned, I think it was like either my 42nd or my 43rd birthday, or whatever. Me and my wife at the time, we went up. And I pre-gamed, of course, or whatever. And it just was in fact, my wife said, hey, baby, look, it's your birthday. You go out here, you get as fucked up as you want. Because shit, it's my birthday. That's what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to celebrate it. And goddamn it, that's how I wanted to motherfucking celebrate it. So we at this one club, whatever. And word got out, hey, it was my birthday, or whatever. So motherfuckers, of course, right? They either telling me happy birthday or they giving me a drinks and whatever. And I'm really not paying attention to who's giving me what, right? So it was just one couple, right? They actually really sat down. It was with us or whatever. And they talking, but we actually really talking. And for the most part, I'm really not actually really thinking about, okay, hey, look, what the fuck? I'm just looking at, hey, look, I'm with my old lady, he with his old lady, we talking, kicking the shit, whatever. Celebrate my motherfucking birthday, right? So what the fuck I actually really gotta, what could possibly go wrong, right? So, but anyway, that particular club closed, right? So we actually really went to another club, right? And by this time, I'm fucked up, right? I didn't drive, right? Because I'm actually really feeling it at this point. So we ended up going to another club. All right, appreciate it. So we ended up going to another club, right? And for the most part, right, they was actually really playing the whole old school music or whatever. And so they, so this other couple, they followed us to the club, whatever. And so basically what happens is that, hey, like a song came on, right? And then I was just like, I wanted to dance. And basically what had happened was me and his old lady, right? We get out there on the dance floor, we dance or whatever. And again, at this point, I'm fucked up, really not too coherent of what the fuck is going on. But I clearly hear this woman ask me, how big is your dick? And so, okay, Grasshopper Gaming was good. Why would you say what? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all have that one. But in other case, right? They were just like this go. So she asked me like, okay, well, how big is your dick? So I'm just like, oh, wait a minute, right? But then again, I was just like, okay, well, all right. So now I'm actually really like, okay, well, do you take it up the ass? So so now that for the most part, my defense mechanism then kicked in real tough. So by this time, right, I was like, you know what? The spider sense, red alert, whatever the fuck you actually really want to call it, right? Okay, my defenses is up right now. So I go back and I tell my wife, I say, hey, look, these motherfuckers, they own some other shit. Right? So we got to get out of here. We got to leave these motherfuckers. You are too. What am I doing? What am I doing, Grasshopper Gaming? What am I doing? What is it that I'm doing? So in our case, right? So at this point in the junction, my wife, she actually like really is looking at it. Okay, look, who's calling me? Who's calling who? In other case, look, y'all handle that. So like in other case, right? So my wife, she looking at me. Okay, look, I'm fucked up now. Now I'm paranoid. I don't like, look, let's get out of here. So for the most part, she standing concentrating. Look, calm your ass down. Calm your ass down. So now that this particular club did close, so now we all out in the parking lot. We trying to figure out who house we finna go over. Now, mind you, right, I'm still in the army at this point, which I'm still on post. So no, I can't bring these motherfuckers. I mean, I probably could have brought them on post, which it probably could have been, it could have been more of my advantage. But then again, at this point in the I'm so fucked up right now that I couldn't defend myself even if I motherfucker wanted to. So the thing was like, hey, look, we just stay right down we stay not even 5 miles down the road. Y'all come, y'all come to our house, we can still kick it, blah, 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 all that kind of shit. Right? But here's the deal. These motherfuckers, they were swingers. They were swingers. That's what the fuck they did. They go out, they find a couple, right? And then, you fuck her and you end up fucking her. It's a wife swap. Just put it like that, okay? So in other case, I wasn't trying to, look, I wasn't feeling it. I was fucked up. And this motherfucker, he already told my old lady how big his dick is. So I'm just like, no, we most definitely not finna go there. Right? So in either case, I'm looking at it like, so again, you're so weird. Nobody asked what your thoughts are. Oh, I'm not weird, right? It's just for the simple fact, I'm not weird. It's just for the simple fact that regardless of subject there, Grasshopper, right? Regardless of subject, I will put it in such of a way where that I can actually really say, okay, whatever. So in our case, right, I can be like, okay, well, hey, look, you may look at it this way. Somebody else might look at it that way. I'm gonna look at that shit straight down the middle, and knowing that straight down the middle is always the right answer. It's always the right answer. Because You motherfuckers that for those y'all that's either on the left side or the right side, you only go that way because that's what the fuck somebody that told you. I go straight down the middle because I already know, because I'm looking at y'all, and then even then, y'all ain't too sure. So I'm gonna go straight down the middle. Now, if that actually makes me weird, grasshopper, then hey, look, I really don't know what the fuck to tell you. All right. So in our case, now back to original programming, right? So in our case, right, at this point, I'm just like, no, we is not finna do this. Ain't finna be no goddamn wife, no motherfucking wife swapping, right? And especially, I ain't too sure about these motherfuckers any goddamn way, right? We don't know what the fuck is gonna happen once we actually really get to their house, right? So, another case, so my old lady telling me the whole time, look, now just quit YouTube. Why would I want to do that? You don't like my content, grasshopper, then hey, look, I'm gonna holler at you later. Kick rocks, plain and simple, right? I'm 47, all right? But in another case there, grasshopper, you don't like my motherfucking content, right? Don't watch it. Kick rocks. Like seriously. Right? Just like I said, you know, I bet you if I go on your goddamn channel, you probably ain't talking about shit no goddamn way. Like seriously. Don't fuck around and get blocked. All right? But in another case, my wife kept telling, hey, look, shut your fuck up, calm your ass down. But you know, me being drunk, I'm not trying to hear it. And then she just kept on saying, hey, do you trust me? Do you trust me? I'm like, yeah. So by this time, they already gotten far enough ahead where that if we was to make a right turn or a left turn, they really wasn't paying that much attention. So we got out of there. But you know, you so soft. No, I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna block you. Right? But if you motherfucking steady fucking with me, right? You almost as bad as, you know, I almost think that you are the same individual that was fucking with me last week with that same shit. Right? I can't see your motherfucking ass. You know, but in other case, people, like what I said, right? You really don't know what the fuck and who the fuck you dealing with this day and time. Talk about your motherfucking ass, grasshopper, right? You really don't know who the fuck you dealing with at this day and time. You really don't know who's there. You really don't know who the fuck is actually gonna be out there really for you or against you. Like seriously, right? And then who knows? It's probably always been this way since goddamn day one. Like really. Oh, whatever. But like I said, people, like I said, so you know, so again, right? You know, the topic is like, okay, well, who has it better or who has it easier, men or women? Just like I said, depending on the situation. If things are actually like really, what are we talking? Oh, we talking about Hannibal and money. We're talking about who has it easier, men or women. Whether it's the goddamn workforce or just life in general. Okay? So I already did said my little piece on who the fuck I actually really think has it easier. Grasshopper Gaming, whoever the fuck that is, been fucking with me for the past 15 minutes. I can't actually really get the fuck what I'm trying to say out. Right? But So, but in either case, like I said, for me, I'm saying, look, I think like as far as like who has it easier, I think it's 50-50. We're talking about how weird this old man is. Look, I got your old man, Grasshopper, right between my motherfucking legs, okay? Choke on my motherfucking nutsack. How about that? Get the fuck out of my goddamn chat. That's what the fuck you need to do. So, but in either case, we gotta come on. Yeah, do that. Like I said, I'm here. I do StreamYard, right? So like I say, y'all hook it up. Yeah. So, but like I say, like who? Well, there's no. Well, I ain't gonna do shit tomorrow, and no, it's not because it's motherfucking Christmas. Probably ain't gonna do that tomorrow, but anything. Well, I'm probably gonna do something before. I'll be doing something here, probably here in the next couple of days or so. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? Be quiet, Tony. You're like in second grade. Grasshopper, you gonna fuck around, and I'm gonna go get my motherfucking Roundup and spray the shit out of your bitch ass. Like really, right? Then I'm gonna motherfucking get compensated for some motherfucking money because I used the shit on your bitch ass, right? Leave a motherfucker alone. Like seriously, carry that shit somewhere else. Like really, you know. 9 times out of 10, you probably can't get no pussy. That's why you're on my motherfucking shit right now. You know, go jack your dick or do something. Like really. But in other case, there, Hannibal. Just like I said, uh, either I can come up with the topic or y'all come up with the topic and y'all come on y'all come on here or whatever and we can chop it up whatever shit that's too goddamn easy, right? And I will say this much: when I was on y'all's show the other night, damn, somebody, I don't know, I don't know if he's still on there. I ain't got no way to actually really look at who the fuck subscribed, but this guy Artfully Corgi, he subscribed. So if you can, because I know matter of fact, he was on the show. He was in the chat last night. So if you can find out who the fuck Artfully Corgi is, give him some plunger points because he actually really subscribed to the channel. What the fuck? You won't do that. You're a baby. Who the fuck you talking to, Grasshopper? Because I know you ain't talking to me with that. I know you ain't talking to me with that bullshit right now. Because just know this: if I really had the ability, I would transform myself into a goddamn signal, go into my phone, find your motherfucking ass, and choke your motherfucking ass out on the other end. Then turn around and fuck your wife if she there. If that's if you ain't got a wife, leave it the fuck alone, Pippin, and leave my man Tony alone too. All right. So in other case, people, just like I said, that's just that's just some examples. I'm talking to Cuz because he's actually thinks I'm nice. Yeah, Tony, you all right with me, dog? Motherfuck Grasshopper. Motherfuck Grasshopper. The motherfucker he fuck around and get stumped on. Matter of fact, hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that motherfucking thought. See this? See this grasshopper? See that? See that right there? Raid. Motherfucker, don't make me come find you. Like, seriously. Don't make me come find you because I will drown you with this shit. All right? To my people at StreamYards, no, I don't own the rights to that. So don't take it down because somebody is being an ass, right? But then, like I say, people, for those of y'all that actually really tuned in, hey, look, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully, y'all actually really got something out of this. You got something out of this. So, like I said, so like in our case, like I said, I hope that something was said actually really makes sense. Just like I say, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Hey, look, and as always, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, tell your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your pawpaw, motherfucker next door, cross street, around the corner. Paul's Harris, aka the Medusa. Sorry about that. AKA the Medusa. Happy holidays, if that's what the fuck y'all do. And I'm gonna holler at y'all.